the Mystic Knitter. My name is Katarina, and I'm coming to you from Naustdal in Sogn og Fjordane, Norway. First, I want to thank you, all my new subscribers, and for people commenting on my videos. I really appreciate it. And when I first started, I didn't really think anyone would watch my podcast, but I was wrong. And I really hope you enjoy my podcast. I have 100 subscribers, and therefore I want to have a giveaway. And I want to give away my a pattern that I made. I want to give away a copy of the Lavender Road socks, and I will insert a picture here somewhere so you can see. And what you have to do to enter the giveaway is that you have to subscribe and like this video, and also go into Ravelry to join the Mystic Knitter Ravelry group and post a picture in the giveaway thread, and post a picture of your oldest UFO. And then I will use a random number generator to pick the winner. Today I am drinking some organic white tea with orange in this mug that I found at the thrift store a while ago. And yeah, I have a finished object. Ta-da-da-da! My granny stripe shawl is finished, and I'm so happy with it. And I'll try to see if I can't really show you the whole shawl because I can't move any further back. But as you can see, it's quite big, and I have been wearing it a lot. I wear it mostly like a scarf, and so it reaches, yeah. I'll try to stand on the chip so you can see. It's big, it's warm, it's cozy, and I really like it. I also have worked some on my blanket, and let's see. I did put a stitch marker where I was at the last time, but I can't seem to find it. I think maybe I by accident did take it off, but I think I was about here the last time, and so I have made quite a bit progress. I'm over halfway finished. No, wait, I found the stitch marker. Here. So this is what I've done since Friday, I think. Yeah, I think it was Friday. I don't really remember. And I have also made some progress on my Novice sweater. I had just started the second arm last time, and as you can see, I am good over halfway finished with the second sleeve, and so it's coming along. But I am, however, debating whether or not I should rip back the body and do some decreases before the ribbing, because for some reason I find it to be too wide at the bottom, so I kind of feel like I'm wearing a box. And it's nothing wrong with the pattern. I see many people can pull it off, but it doesn't feel comfortable for me. It's kind of out of my comfort zone with that kind of shape. but I have seen others who wear it and it's absolutely beautiful. It's just not so comfortable for me with that fit. I have also made a little bit of progress on my Timber Cove shawl. As you can see, I was right here on the last podcast, and now I'm in the middle of a row, so I have to hold my needle so it doesn't fall out. It's not too much progress, but a little bit, but that's because I've been mainly focusing on finishing my granny stripe shawl. I have not blocked it yet, but I want to show you before I did that to make sure that it wasn't wet for the podcast. And also I am really itching to cast on something new with some of my own hand-dyed yarn. I'm not sure what to make or what colors I should use, but I really want to use it. So if you have any oh my words, if you know a pattern, if you have any recommendations for me, it's fingering weight sock yarn in a lot of fun colors, then please leave a comment, because I've been looking through Ravelry and I find a lot of beautiful things, but I don't know what to make, and I'm itching to maybe cast on a shawl. Yeah, I know, I'm a shawl addict. I have like a bazillion shawls, and yeah, but I really like to wear them all year round as scarves over my shoulders and just snuggle up in a big comfy shawl. And I do have the Spindrift shawl, as I showed you in, I think, the first episode. I wear that a lot, kind of like just over a jacket, or anything just to add some detail to an outfit, and I like that a lot too. So if you know one Skin Wonder shawl, then let me know. Let's see. I was watching Emily Boyd's podcast today, the Goldberry Artisan podcast, and I was starting on her first episode, and I don't remember which episode I got to, but there was one that she talked about being content with what you have, and she was talking about how she previously thought that she had to have all this amazing yarn and so to start a podcast, and how she realized that you don't actually have to have all the things to podcast. And I can really recognize myself in that, because I was thinking about those things too before I started podcasting. And honestly, since I started podcasting, I felt it as well, and the constant pressure of I have to have so many finished objects on each episode, and I have to have bought so much yarn for the next episode. And I really felt the pressure, because I was seeing all podcasters, wonderful people, who had all this wonderful yarn, all these yarn hauls, and all the beautiful finished objects. And I felt I couldn't keep up with all of that, but I can't measure myself with other people, because I'm just me, and I have to do what I do and just being content. As that was what Emily was talking about, and I really know what it feels like to feel the pressure and to be insecure about who you are and what you have, what you have done, what you haven't done, etc., etc. And I feel it's really important to be happy with who you are. And I think I talked about this in a previous episode as well, about self-love and loving yourself and accepting yourself and what you have. And it is a really important topic that it should be talked about, I think. And there are also a lot of other things that's important to talk about in regards to acceptance. And while we're on that topic, there is something that I want to touch upon. I know I haven't really podcast for a long time, but I have been watching podcasts, and I'm in some knitting groups on Facebook, and something that I wasn't really aware of until maybe around Christmas, January, and that is racism in the knitting community. And I would just like to say that all people are welcome to watch my podcast, and I don't discriminate anyone at all, and I think that discrimination is the ugliest thing in the world, and I don't support that at all. So this is a podcast that is friendly to all races, all genders, all ages, etc., etc. And so I think it's time for the card of the day, which is meditation. Let's see if it can focus. Yes. Spend time to meditate, to reflect upon your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions. Spend time in silence and just spend time to just be. One thing that I like to do is, I know it's hard to find time to meditate or to be, to just spend time alone. Sometimes it's hectic, I know that. Well, what I like to do is I usually meditate in the shower, actually. And what I do is I stand under the shower, let the water come down on my face, and I close my eyes, and I imagine that the water is bright white light filled with eternal love that washes away all negativity and fills me up with positive light energy and with love. And so if you haven't tried it, you should try it, because it feels amazing. And so, until next time, bye!